We'll just do Whitco stats real quick. Logan Irwin's got 10 points, 43% from field goal range. Zach Vanderwater's got 2 points, just 25%. We have Nick Metzger, who shot nothing but threes. He has 15 points, and he's 71%, and that's talking from 3-point range. I mean, that's impressive.
And I'm going to add this little fact or something. 71%, that's a good NBA percentage, Sam.
Oh, yeah.
NBA percentage. And I mean, the threes are different from NBA. They're a little longer in the NBA game, but still.
That Nick Metzger from 3 is incredible. That's the one word you have. Travis Lepper also has 2 points for the Wildcats. Caden Kroll rounding off the Wildcats with 4. And then on the Southwood side, we have Dylan McCoy has 3 points, shooting 33%. And Stephon Taylor has 5 points, 29%. Spencer Crane has 6 points, he's shooting 37%. And rounding that off is the 80%, 18 points from Parker Stauffer, and he is doing excellent. The team as a whole for Southwood has 44% from field goal range. Wildcats have 15. You know, the Southwood Knights starting to creep up on them in that percentage range. They are doing an excellent job. And it sounds like Cole Kessie is a professional chuck-a-duck, Chase.
Well, Sam, I think we're having, I don't know, something. So sometimes the audio, if you ever hear it cut out every once in a while, we're not quite sure what makes that, but we have a feeling sometimes the phones, if they go off, will cause it. And also when we start the clock and just mess with our computers,
yep.
It'll cut out the audio. So we apologize if that ever happens.
And it looks like we're getting yelled at.
Yeah! Let's give a shout out down to the student section.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And
yeah.
look at that. We're getting a cheer, Chase. That's because we're beautiful men. And they don't realize we're sitting on this visitor side, and we're getting all those skeptical looks.
Yeah.
And we just say thank you to the student section of the Whitco Wildcats for giving us a nice cheer. Man, we're pretty. I'm talking about Whitco in general. And 3 minutes left in halftime, folks. And as we said, the score is all wrapped up, 33-33 in this rivalry game as the Whitco Wildcats come back out on the floor looking sort of tired but supremely confident as Coach Irwin rounds them up behind them. And still we have some Tippy Valley players here. They're probably scouting their next opponents as the Southwood Knights are coming out to take the floor.
Well, Sam, I think it's time to take a little break before halftime, get a little grub in us or something. So we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
I just want to say something before we go. Chase, grub was used in the 70s, and 70s days not till tomorrow. We'll see you in a little bit.
They started cheering our name. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we owe anything?
Thank
Why?
you. Thank you.
Okay.
That's fine.
I love doing this. It's so awesome.
And no, my favorite part is that people are like, "Are you doing it?" Like they want us to do it. That's what makes it cool.
Gotta go back on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna give credit to it.
I'm gonna do this one. All right, folks, we're back. Little break there, just take a few drinks or something. I don't know. Anyways, again, I'd like to say, the Whitco High School Cheerleading Spirit Basket Auction is being held tonight. You can buy a ticket for $1, or you can buy 6 tickets for $5. Again, that's a pretty good deal, Sam.
An excellent deal. And folks, I want to say something. I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner, but I didn't notice they were dressing varsity. I'd like to give credit to Derek Snepp, a freshman, just as Logan Irwin, and Scott Skiles, both dressing varsity tonight. And I didn't even know they were on the roster, folks. Forgive me for not mentioning them sooner. And, you know, I can definitely see why Coach Irwin would bring them up. Those are some good ball players, and they're going to be some good ball players for a long time. They've got the dedication and hard work that it needs as we start this third period.
All right, we get started. As that's McCoy who brings it up, kicks it over to, that's Stoffer now who has it. McCoy dribbles up. Dubuque takes the shot and puts it in for 2.
That's his first make of the night, folks.
Irwin now brings the ball up the court. Leopard now has it. Down to Crawl. Crawl out to Irwin. Irwin back to Leopard. Leopard drives. Almost loses it as he saves it. Metzger now has it. Down to Crawl. Crawl over to Irwin. Irwin down to Vandewater. Vandewater puts it up as it's tipped.
And my goodness, you know, Southwood, you know, I thought they might come out a little fried, a little tired from that hard first half, but they've come out and they've been even more aggressive.
As Stoffer misses a shot, rebounded by Metzger. That's Irwin who now drives, puts it up, and is hit. Nothing was called. He sure didn't like that. That's Dubuque who now takes it, kicks it over to Taylor. Taylor fakes the 3, kicks it over to Kryn. Kryn looking down low. Gets the pick from Stoffer. Stoffer down there with a pick and roll.
I don't think I'd much like getting a pick from Stauffer, Chase. Let me tell you, that's probably like running into a brick wall.
He's called the traveling violation. And as we take this short break, I'd like to thank Ashley Hoopengartner who brought us up our drinks.
Thank you, Ashley. It's always good to wet your whistle.
And Sam made fun of me for saying grub. Anyways, Leopard now takes a 3, puts it in. Oh, and it's missed. Stoffer now with the rebound. As Dubuque brings the ball up the court, tries to drive, kicks it out. That's Stoffer who takes a long, about 18-footer, misses. Rebounded by Crawl. Crawl brings it up. Irwin who now has it. Metzger with the NBA range 3 and misses.
That almost looked like a planned play, Chase. I mean, it was just passed up to him, and without even setting up, Nick Metzger took the deep shot, and he doesn't look happy with how that turned out.
And Sam, I'd like to add, that offense very closely reminds me of the Duke offense that I've been seeing Duke run as Dubuque hits the 2. The Duke Blue Devils have been running an offense where no matter how they move, they get open for, they get their best 3-point shooter shooting. And that offense they just ran from the Wildcats closely reminded me of that.
You know, if you're going to take ideas from anybody, as Caden Curl puts in, as Caden Curl puts in the 2, you're going to want to take it from Duke, because Duke has an excellent basketball program. And, you know, as I said, you know, Whitko came out a little bit tired, and Southwood came out a little more aggressive, but it seems like they've leveled off to how they were playing in the first half again. Southwood still being the more aggressive of the 2.
Leopard almost steals it, as that's Kryn, who tries to drive and is fouled by, I believe, Metzger. Southwood fans like that.
And you know, Chase, it seemed like the Whitko Wildcats came out and they were playing some hard defense. And excuse us for a moment, folks.
That was Logan Irwin with the foul. I apologize. Right there, that's Taylor who misses the 3. Rebounded by Stoffer as it goes back to Taylor. Taylor down low to Kryn, who gets swatted as Todd Reed's on the fast break. Puts it up for the layup. Puts it in for the shot. As they're saying the foul was on the floor.
And you know,
oh, I'm sorry. You missed all that action. Yeah, my bad.
That's all right, Chase. Zach Vandewater, that's his second stuff of the night. It seems like him and Caden Crow are both leveled off. Both have 2. And Todd Reed will pass it into one of his teammates. And Caden Crow wide open up at the top. And he gets it using his long body. It's sort of Zach Vandewater. Deep 3, and he sinks it.
Man. That puts the Wildcats now up by 1. I hope you're liking our new camera angles. I'm sure liking doing it. That's Stoffer.
And I'm sure liking Chase doing it, folks.
That was Caden Crawl who stuffs the huge Stoffer.
And that's telling him we're here to stay, folks. We're not going to quit.
As Caden Crawl also gets the 2 points at the end of the floor. Taylor tries to drive.